Hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
I'm Hannah.
Nice to meet you.
So I've got you on my calendar here today to do a full wedding fitting. So that's for a suit, a shirt underneath, the shoes, and a ring. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Perfect. So is this the first time you're trying anything on?
Yeah, it is.
That's wonderful. And when's the wedding? This year or next year?
Next year.
Okay, so you've got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Great. And have you been fitted before for a suit?
Yeah, I have.
You have, okay. What about for like wedding or groomsmen, things like that?
No.
Okay, so the first time. Going a little more intense there. All right, perfect. And do you have any specific questions in mind? We'll go through some color options and fabric options along the way.
No, I don't.
Okay, great. So this is a full service fitting. So I'm going to be pretty thorough in our measurements. We want to get something that's super tailored to you and just make you feel great on your big day.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Okay, well, I'll have you stay seated for now. We want to make sure you are totally comfortable. That includes with sitting, although you'll rarely be sitting, I'm sure, on your wedding day. So I'm going to just start with some basic measurements. So I want you to sit nice and tall for me. Get the full length. I'm just going to measure from shoulder to shoulder here. Okay, and I'm just going to do one more right here. Okay. I'm going to get from the nape of your neck here down to your waist. Okay, I'm going to measure it from this shoulder as well. Okay, so symmetrical side to side. I'm going to go around you fully. First at the neck. Okay, can you bend your head down for me? Okay, and bend it back for me. Okay, great. Getting the full range there as well. I'm going to need about 3 centimeters to 4 centimeters of slack there in the neck. Again, going around the shoulders here. And could you lift your arm for me? I'm just going to get, no, I just relax. There we go. Just want to get the circumference underneath the arm. Mid-arm, 32. Forearm, 24. I'm just going to get all the way down as well from the shoulder. So again, just extend your arm out to there you go, perfect. And we're going to just have a couple of centimeters of room on that side for sleeve. Same measurements on this side for you. Starting underneath. Top to bottom. Okay. Just a touch of asymmetry there, but that is totally normal. Just noting that difference side to side. And Jeremy, I am going to have you just turn around for me on the stool, just swivel for me. Thank you. I'm going to get some measurements across the back now. So just getting under the arms here. Just getting some necktie measurements. I'll have you just stand up for me for the rest of the measurements, and I'll just scoot this stool away. And just come forward a little bit there, perfect. And I'm going to get around the waist here. Okay, around the hips. Okay. Now, Jeremy, I'm going to do just a quick check against some of these measurements while you're standing, especially for length. That's going to be the biggest thing that's going to change. It's a fine balance between the length of the suit being comfortable enough to cover everything while also not being so large that it bunches up when you're sitting. And just arms down to the side, nice and natural. I'm just going to measure to the middle finger here. Okay. Wonderful. I'm going to move down to the bottom now, to the pants, and take some measurements there. So I'm just going to have you just pull this up here so I can get to the pants themselves, and just nice and loose like that. Thank you. Okay. And do you prefer a tight fitting on the bottom like you're wearing now, a tapered pant leg, or something a little flared, something straight?
Something straighter, I think.
Straighter. Okay. So a little less tapered than these, perhaps.
Yeah.
So let's get this measurement. I'm going to first just get the ankle itself. Okay, let me get what the current pant is as well. And if you remove your hands from your pockets, I'm just going to get down the side. Could you turn around for me, please? Okay, again, I'm going to do some circumference here, so I'm just going to get the hips and back side. And I'm going to get the circumference of the legs as well. I'm going to have you hold this right in the inseam there by the pant. Okay, and can you go to the other side? Thank you. And just last few here, Jeremy. Okay. Do you think you'll wear a shoe with any lift to it?
Maybe just a tad.
Okay. All right, perfect. So I'm going to have you turn it back around. I'm going to give you just a sample suit jacket to shirt and suit jacket to throw on. I'm just going to take a look at how they're laying on you, just based on the size I think you are. And of course, we'll tailor it to be perfect.
Awesome.
Have you start out. Just going to drape this on you. And again, this is just something we have in the store, so it's not going to be perfect. And the other arm back this way. That's fine. You can just leave that there. And you do, of course, have something on underneath this as well. But I just want to see how this is laying on you. We'll definitely need a little bit more room for the shoulders, the broadness of the shoulders. It's a little long in the arms. Probably want it to about there. Probably a little bit more tapered in the arms as well, but more fabric on the top to accommodate the shoulders. Let's say probably another inch in length as well. Let's put your hands down like that. And yes, we just need a little bit more room there. Of course, you will have it tucked in. Just looking at this side as well. I'm thinking a little bit less in the collar here. Just to make sure it's a little bit tall. Should hit you smoother than that. Okay. Go ahead and have you take this off. I'm going to put on the suit jacket instead. And do you think you'll plan on wearing a vest?
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly? Okay. Let's start with the jacket. And it's just behind you here. There you go. Okay. Definitely a better length in the arms. Maybe a little short, actually. Probably add about a half foot inch, couple centimeters onto that. Still just a touch small, I think, in the bicep area. And we could do 2 buttons like this in the front, or we could do just one, which is a little bit more trendy, popular these days. We could also, experiment with some style there. Pleats should move over just a touch here as well. And I would say the pocket's about 1 centimeter or 2 high. It pulls into the crease a little there. Would you turn around for me, please? Just looking at the back. That's just a touch long, perhaps, and a little bit of pulling right there. And we can probably taper in the waist a little bit more. You're a little bit slimmer. Same thing with the buttons here. We can play around with the look and feel of those. And that falls on a pretty good spot on your neck. Is that comfortable to go backwards with your head?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Maybe take 1 centimeter off there as well. All right, you can turn back around now. And lastly, let's try on the vest. So we have the two-toned here. The back is going to be that more traditional silk, and the front's going to be maybe a matching pattern. We can also do an alternate pattern to the jacket. And I would say similar dimensions to the other things, a little bit broader across the chest, and maybe just a smidge shorter as well. We can adjust the strap back here as well, but we will make you a custom one. All right, you can remove that for me, please. So let's go ahead and have you sit down again. We're just going to take a look at some ties. And are you interested in a bow tie or a more traditional long tie?
I think a long tie.
Long tie? Okay. Just grab that sock over here. So we obviously have several styles and colors, and we can go with something very traditional, a silk black. We can play around a little bit with color and pattern. And we also have some more textural. So see how this is a bit of a more textural fabric. It has that detailing there.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it does pop a little bit. Pink perhaps not, depending on your color scheme,
Mm-hmm.
but I do like that this brings some dynamic to the tie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to get a sense of length here. Let's go ahead and get a shoe size, quick shoe size for you. So we'll start out with the left foot here, and I'll just get a basic measurement. Okay, about a 10.5. Is that normal for you? 10.5, 11?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just double check it on the other side. Okay, and it's about the same on that side. Jeremy, well, I do want to get your ring size at the front, but before you head out of here, out of the fitting room, you said you wanted to get something for your best friend as well, a matching suit?
Yeah, my best man, yeah.
Okay. Would you like to go get him?
Yeah, one
Okay,
second.
great.
Here he
All right.
is.
Wonderful. So you can go ahead and have a seat with him. I'm just going to take some, we do these all the time, so I'm going to take some basic measurements of him, and he is pretty petite. How much does he weigh?
He's about 12 pounds.
About 12 pounds. So he seems a little bit wiggly, so let's go ahead and instead place him in our mock suit here. And that way we can get him a little easier measured up. Boy, he's cute.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Just go get a circumference for him. Okay, right underneath the arms. He seems very excited.
He is. He's wanted to dress up for a while now.
Yeah, it's gonna look great. Okay, and one across the bottom here. I'm almost done.
Yeah.
I know, it can be a little bit exciting. All right. And we'll just make a couple of marks here on where we have this tied up. Okay. All right, well, you and your best man, I think, are finished today. I'll go ahead and get both of your guys' matching suits made up, and we can have you come in a couple of months for a fitting.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.